can't ever get a break. I must be dreaming.
Come here, Eric. Hurry up, Eric. Hurry up. Hey, Eric, what are you doing all dressed up?
Another interview cut short as I, like the fellas on the bench, am obsolete, no matter how I dress up.
Oh no, Eric Sheptalk finally admitting that he is obsolete like the rest of us. Disabled, dissociated, and discarded by society. How did you discover your fate?
I left the address blank on the application, and when the employer asked why, well, damn it. How do you explain this as an address?
The village of obsolescence. Let's take our potential donors on a quick tour. This was my home. This was my bed. This was my kitchen. I was formerly homeless and now I have a degenerative disc and can't work. My recent appeal for disability was denied. Soon I'll end up homeless again, inside this time.
Hey Steve, I got an idea. Let's redefine and embrace being obsolete. We being obsolete. We are unique. And we are antique. With great value.
That's idiotic. You idiot, hurry up and remember the script. Stay here. Get comfortable and follow my lead. Hello, I'm formerly homeless and known in the homeless community as Better Believe Steve, and with me is Eric Sheptalk.
Best known as the homeless advocate.
You've come to this fundraising campaign because you want to help the homeless community. Well, you forgot about her. The homeless community is obsolete.
Like Michael Jackson said, they don't really care about us. I live here at the CCNV shelter in our nation's capital with over 1,000 other homeless people. Now the United States Department of Labor is right across the street from us, and you would think in the over 20 years we were neighbors that they would train the homeless.
Eric. We are no longer useful. Do you know what that means? We are obsolete.
Steve. You have to believe in the new definition of obsolete. We are diamonds in the rough. We are unique and antique, and with a little help we can become quite valuable to society. At the bottom right of the screen, see our logo? The homeless find their way home through the darkness. That's what STREETS is an acronym for. Striving to reach, educate and transform self.
The conventional methods aren't working. We need to think outside of the box and moving from obsolescence. Hey Eric. Remember the Dome Home Solution Centers for the Homeless?
I do, and this was out of the box thinking. See me providing GED training to homeless in a heated dome stationed in a vacant lot. But we need more than this. We are in a quagmire, not the soft or flabby definition, like you obese. But dilemma, predicament, like when you called me over here. I just left the job interview all dressed up and speaking well as I always do. Yet because I have no address, the employer stops the hiring process in their mind.
I get it, Eric. You can walk the walk and talk the talk, and still the employer decides to balk the balk on hiring you because you live in the land of obsolescence.
That is right. Now let's take a look at me on big news TV.
Talk about this, going to an interview. Why is that tough? Because you've got to bring all your stuff with you and people stereotype you. Talk about some of the other challenges as you guys do try to find work, how tough it is.
Well, there's a lot of different challenges. For one thing, many of the feeding programs feed during the hours that most folks would be at work. Like where I eat breakfast, they feed at 9:30 a.m. Most folks would be at work at that time. And then oftentimes you get dinner about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Most folks wouldn't even be home from work at that time. And so you have to choose between working and eating in many cases. And then the check-in at the shelters oftentimes is 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And so by the time you get off work, you got nowhere to sleep. So if you work, you have to sleep outside. And then you don't have money to ride the bus to work for the first couple of weeks. You don't have money for lunch. When I began my new part-time job, I actually went to work hungry a few days because I didn't have any money to buy food.
Wow.
I must say that I was schooling or educating the audience.
Hey Helium Head. What are the obsolete series of plays?
We the obsoletes are seeking to educate you on homelessness, and together create innovative solutions on ending homelessness.
What is edutain?
Educating and entertaining.
That's the perfect word. I got it, Eric. The Obsoletes is going to be a series of plays featuring us that will not only educate and entertain but also enlighten and empower you to work with the obsoletes warehoused in your shelters and move them back into society as productive citizens. We can also have an interactive website that will include solution-driven dialogue from viewers of our play, as well video conferences for all to participate. By creating these think tanks in our plays and through the internet, the audience creates relevant and real solutions for the obsoletes in their neighborhoods.
Very good, Steve. Now you are obsolete. Meaning you are unique, you are antique, with great value. Your investment in this initial play of the obsoletes is the Kickstarter for us. Together, to end these lines, let's entertain, enlist, and embark upon never-before attempted solutions that will be stimulated by the obsoletes.
Eric. I am obsolete. You better believe Steve when I say the obsoletes will be serious yet silly, challenging yet comical. We will make you furious and you will have so much fun with us. This solution-driven satire incorporates you, the audience, in the action of the play, as well in solutions that will be executed in your neighborhoods.
Please invest in the obsolete solution-driven edutainment that'll move people from streets and shelters to self-sufficiency. Homelessness isn't going anywhere without your help.
Thank you for your time and support us by clicking back this project.
The obsoletes, coming to the Washington metropolitan area real soon. Reasonably priced and family friendly.
Hey man, we just come to the Washington metropolitan area. We want to go all over the country. That's why we need you to sponsor us to come to a school, church, theater, or club near you.
I'm OB3S3.
And I'm ID10T.
And we're the obsoletes. See you soon.